Just about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Tonight, AFC West rivals do battle. It's the Denver Broncos and the LA Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from SoFi. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. Throw it. Nix. Complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. On time, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know. When he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
On play action, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Give them
yards.
14 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And a good run there. He's going to get him 5 yards.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Hampton. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
Down at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Chargers.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On play action, now Herbert. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
At the 16-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Second and 10. They'll go again with Hampton. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out three tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
It is third and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This from 45 yards away. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense going to take over now for the second time. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. A run with Dobbins. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Denver 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
24-yard
A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Broncos.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
At the 17-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Denver.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
2nd down. Nix. A throw on the move is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Broncos.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Herbert now on first down. Short throw, taken in by Disley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On second down, a run with Hampton. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the
Now
play.
the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The Denver ball carrier. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Throwing is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Broncos.
On the zone read, this is Nix.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
2nd and 7. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll take off again. And Nix with a wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
And the Broncos first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Nix to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Nix's pass complete to number 14, Cortland Sutton. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there.
Broncos.
Good for a Denver first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he'll get about 3 here, down to the 30-yard line.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That is hauled in at the 5. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Denver.
What is that?
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. To throw is Nix. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Lutz for the extra point.
After.
He's got it. Broncos extend their advantage to 14-3.
Broncos 14, Chargers 3.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And the Chargers.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10. Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. Yeah! And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
10 more yards.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
Second and inches. Disley is the man in motion. Throwing, Herbert. He'll step up and run this. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and a yard at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
Second and a yard. Hampton trying to work inside. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up second
Will
and
Disley,
10.
the intended target that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Allen in motion. Now Herbert throwing on second down. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 20
Chargers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Push to his right. Off he goes. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this
line.
play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Herbert now on 1st down. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another.
It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
47-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Herbert. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
3rd down and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, LA.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these 1st downs and go finish with 6.
Throwing right, that's Johnston. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
18 more yards.
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
14-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3. Herbert to the air again. And he will score! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown, Chargers.
So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the
On play action. Now Herbert. That'll be caught. And he cannot get in. The try for two comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Loey Gilman up to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
He'll take a shot with Mims. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Cornerbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up and run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
Now it's Herbert. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Herbert to throw. Another catch there for Johnston. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. DJ Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I could probably...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And the Broncos have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Now it's Dobbins. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
But it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Broncos field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 5-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Fake the handoff. That's the linebacker, Alex Singleton, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action now, Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Will.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You got a 1st down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
Motion man is Johnston. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. To return, it's Mims, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own
The Broncos
28-yard line.
offense ready to take over once again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers and secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Broncos.
First down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Here's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 43, here's second down and 7. They'll go play action with Nix. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to be third down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you would love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
The Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Motion man is Johnston. Herbert now on 1st down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
No play fake. Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 22 yards to pick up there. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Herbert to the air again. There's that man again. Another catch. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. On the give, here's Hampton. He'll get this inside 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Pistol here for Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There are certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career, his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to get back within a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no game.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 13 yards.
13 yards
First
on the
down,
catch
Broncos.
there. Good for a Denver first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And a Broncos first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Mims sent in motion here. Second down. Nix. A throw over the middle to be caught by Franklin. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Dobbins will take it in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. The kick is good. And the Broncos will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, 8 for the first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one.
Brings up third down.
Third down coming up.
8 yards to go.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Disley is the man in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. Short throw taken in by Disley. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now, a big third down. McConkey in motion. Open man, left side. He's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
Left side, catch made by McConkey. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another.
Everyone
Chargers
always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes, just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch. So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Chargers 19.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
2nd and 11. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from SoFi.